Hey guys, welcome back to Adventure Camping Tactical Nut here, and today we're going to be talking about the Nitenumen, so stay tuned. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to this. Now first, what do you get in the box when you first get the flashlight? First, you do get this sheath, right? This nylon sheath that is Velcro here, and little strap in the back to be able to attach it to a pack. You could even just attach it to your belt loop. A D-ring if you wanted to hang it off of something. You're also going to get a USB cable and lanyard, and as you can see here, there's another little rubber piece, right, that helps cover to replace this one right here. Now, the box that it comes in, so you can see it is Nitenumen NE01. The bulb is a Cree XML2, and it goes up to 1,000 lumens. Now, gonna go ahead and get this out of the way. As I say in all my videos, I do not feel that you need 1,000 lumens for camping, hiking, backpacking, all that kind of stuff. But if you can get it at a great price, why not, right? I mean, 100 lumens, 200 lumens is pretty much enough for anybody, for most any use whatsoever. 1,000 lumens I think are good for like law enforcement, search and rescue, military, any kind of thing like that, where they need a much brighter distance or brighter light to identify targets and look for people, all that kind of stuff. But you will also get a warranty card, as you can see here, which I have not filled out. And then the guide for using it, and of course we can use this to go ahead and get the specs out of the way so we can talk a little bit more about the light. Now, it does have 5 levels of brightness plus 2 special modes. The lowest mode is 2 lumens, then it goes up to 80, 320, 650, and then 1,000. It does require an 18650 battery to get to all of that, or you can use CR123A batteries, and I do believe you need 2 of those for that. Now, run times, in case you're curious. On 2 lumens, you get 320 hours, 80 lumens for 32 hours, 320 lumens for 6 hours, 650 for 3.5 hours, and 1,000 lumens for 2.5 hours. It is IPX8, so waterproof, drop proof to a 1.5 feet or 1.5 meters, sorry, and a beam distance of 232 meters. Now, as you can see here, let's just go ahead and give you a look at the flashlight. It is made out of aluminum, right? So it is lightweight. It does have your little grooves here to help dissipate heat. You do have a strike bezel, which I love on these types of flashlight in this size. And as you can see here, this little rubber piece that pulls up for your micro USB charger. Now, one of the things that I do love about this flashlight, the button right here, not only is it big, it's easy to find, but it also will start to glow red when the battery is getting low. So you kind of know ahead of time that, hey, I need to get this thing charged. Now you can take the battery out and recharge it, or recharge it directly to the flashlight. I love the fact that you can recharge it directly to the flashlight, because that way, if you have a backup battery with you, either a solar one or something else, you can just plug it straight into that, and you don't have to bring a separate charger for it. Now, as you can see, the tail cap does just screw right off. You got your O-ring right here, and I'm just using the Ultrafire 3000 milliamp. I will say that one thing about the batteries that I did find, I bought some of the higher capacity, but they're the type, I'll just go ahead and show you to make it a little bit easier. I was hoping that if it worked in my e-cig that they would work in the flashlight, but these do not. And these are 3,400 milliamp hours, so I was kind of really hoping I could use it in both. But those are protected batteries, and what you don't want is a protected battery, because what it does on the protected battery is it allows for a quick surge, and these, as you can see, the little pieces raised, they don't allow for that, which is, if you get the two mixed up, you can ruin your e-cig, and then it just won't even work at all in a flashlight. It does have a pocket clip that is reversible. I like to keep mine like this, because that means you can also attach it to your hat, even though, I mean, for this type, that is a little heavy. right, for using it as a headlamp, but it can be done if you needed to do anything hands-free. So just kind of run through and just kind of give you an understanding of how it works. It's very simple. It starts off in low and then keeps working its way up until you're at the brightest mode, and then it just turns off. Now, it does not have a memory mode, so every time you turn it on, it's going to start in the lowest mode. I do like that because there's a lot of times where you're doing something and when you turn on the light, if it was in its highest mode and you forgot, you end up blinding yourself. So starting off in the lowest mode to me is a huge benefit. Now, if you just hold the button down, it turns it off, right? So you don't have to keep clicking through all the modes in order to turn the light back off. But the feature that I do love is this. If you just hold it down, goes straight into strobe. Sorry, should have gave you a strobe warning. But then if you click it again, it goes into SOS. Now, and then one more click and it turns off. So, awesome flashlight. I mean, I've been carrying this for months. Outstanding when it comes to camping and hiking and stuff like that. I mean, it just really lights up an area, which tonight when it gets dark, I'll bring it out again and show you the different brightness levels and how effective they are. But man, this has just been one incredible flashlight. Now, as for price, two different ways you can go with this. One, I got mine from GearBest and it was about $20. Now it is going to take you about a month to get it, 3 weeks to a month. So depending on how quickly you need a flashlight, that may not be the way to go. Or if you're the type of person that doesn't like to buy stuff directly from China, this would not be for you. Now, show you the emitter real quick, just in case you're curious. Now they do sell these on Amazon. If you're the type of person that really wants to buy from an American company, right? They have, what they did is just import it. They're going to mark it up and then they're going to resell it. These go for around between $60 and $70 on Amazon. I will include the links to both, just in case you're the type that doesn't want to buy straight from GearBest or straight from China. So that way you'll have an option. But the price triples once you get it off of Amazon. So that'll be up to you. But man, this is just a great light. I mean, it's perfect when you're holding it like this. Just like this, as you can see the size of your hand, right? It's not real big. As for a pocket light, I'm gonna say no, unless you're wearing cargo pants, because just in the first pants pocket, this is a bit large to carry in your pants as an EDC light. Now with the sheath, you can very easily attach it to your belt and carry it that way. It's very secure. As you can see the little logo here. The sheath has been really good, and I literally just keep it mounted to the side of my EDC bag. Now, review coming on that one real soon. All right, guys, if you have any questions about it, let me know. Like I said, I love the fact, one, I will say is kind of the last thing. The length of the cord that you get, to me, is ideal. There's so many things that you buy that when you get the USB cord, it's really short because they're just trying to save money and they have it work, but it, you know, you can't use it very far from a charger. Well, this one, I love the length because you can plug it in more places and still have access to it easier. And it doesn't have to be sitting right beside your outlet or computer or something like that. All right, guys, hope this helps you in your purchasing decision of finding a new flashlight for winter, right? I love it, guys. I love it. I highly recommend it. I'll leave both the links down below. And in the meantime, be prepared and have fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Nitenumen, and what I'm going to do is run through the different modes for you. I do not remember what the brightness levels were for each mode, so if you need to know that, just rewind it back a little bit to towards the beginning of the video. You can check that out and then know what each count is. But for now, just go ahead and know that it is almost a full moon tonight. I'm under a tree, so it is blocking out some of the moonlight, but I didn't want to wait till over another week for the full moon cycle to go through. So here we go. Let's start with the lowest mode. Now, I'm about 20 feet from my house, or 15 feet from my house. I can see the beam that's about 2.5 feet wide maybe, and about 10 feet on either side. Let's see if focusing at some plants will help. So this is the lowest mode. Next mode, as you can see, starting to see a lot better, but I love the color of this because it still shows up. That's a yellow plant with some elephant ears behind it. Then we go to the third brightest mode. As you can see, way better now. The focused part of the beam is a lot bigger, and literally it's still about 10 feet on either side that this would show up, as far as if you were standing beside me, right? Next brightness mode, I think this was at 600 lumens, as I believe what this one is. Yeah, so as you can see, lights up the side of the house really, really well. And then of course your 1000 lumens, you know, even brighter. Now what I'm going to do is face the camera. I'm not going to point it directly at the camera. Oh, there's your 1000 lumens. I think the other one was 400, 600, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So as you can see, really lights that up. Hopefully, once I get it on the computer, hopefully, I'm hoping the magic will happen and the brightness will show what it really is. Strobe warning. Let's go ahead and get this one out of the way, facing away from the camera. That's just holding the button down, right? And as you can see, very effective strobe, and it will run at the 1000 lumens for that. One click, and you will go to the SOS mode. And obviously 1000 lumens again for that. Very bright, very effective. So what I'm going to do now is face the camera. This is going to be the low mode. Sorry, low mode. Next one up. Next one. You can see getting a whole lot brighter. And then last mode, this will be the 1000 lumens. And then go ahead, strobe warning one more time. So extremely effective strobe. I mean, this will disorient anyone at any time. So I'll take that off now. And then SOS mode. So hopefully you can tell that the effectiveness of this light is extremely awesome. I mean, it really does a ton. Unfortunately, I mean, you do get the holster that comes with it, or sheet that comes with it, so it's easy to mount it to your, or attach it to your belt or a pack or something like that. If you had cargo pants or BDU tactical pants, you could put it in a cargo pocket instead of just the pants pocket. It would ride just perfectly like that. And I mean, I'm telling you, this thing is so worth getting. I mean, I would recommend this over most any other light on the market right now because of its price point. One, it's 20 bucks from GearBest. Higher if you get it from Amazon. But I know there's some people out there that don't like buying straight from China. But man, for the price, the fact that it's IPX8 waterproof, you know, like 1.5 meter drop proof. I mean, this thing has 7 modes, goes up to 1000 lumens. And once again, yes, I'm going to say it, you do not need, and I emphasize the word need, 1000 lumens when you go out in the woods camping or hiking or whatever. But does it make your life a whole lot easier and brighter and you can see a lot further? Yes, it does. And when I can get it at this point instead of $100 plus for other lights and other brands for this lumens, yeah, I'm going to get this all day. So highly recommend it, guys. Please, you know, let me know what you think about it. But the most important thing is you need a good, it's getting dark early these days. Since fall is here, winter's coming, you're going to need a good light. Highly recommend getting this one. And I hope this helps you in making your decision. In the meantime, be prepared and have fun.